world. I don't know where this mic is, but
I'm not sure.
So, when we started today, we had no tow bar, no tow brackets, no tow dolly, nothing. And we were under the impression that we could just go to like a U-Haul, Walmart, any place that sold a tow bar, buy the brackets and everything we need, and just go ahead and attach it to the RV because we already have it hitched in the RV. Well, we were wrong. So we started freaking out. We went to Napa, trying to get the parts together. And they were like, oh, well, you can go to a Camping World and they can attach that for you, or you can go here and they can take care of that. You go there. And we just weren't about that life. We needed to figure out something so we could get on the road today. So what did we do? We got on good old-fashioned Atlanta Craigslist. And sure enough, about 40 minutes before I went to look, I saw that someone had posted a tow dolly. Now I know what you're thinking. Tow dollies versus a tow bar from U-Haul or Walmart, it's a huge price difference. Well, guess what? We got lucky. Can't even say that we got lucky because the universe, God, however you see, the higher forces around us, tends to look out for us. A lot of the times, in the very last minute, as long as we aren't arguing, something seems to come through for us. And so this tow dolly was posted online, literally not even an hour before I saw it. I called and there was no answer on the phone. I left a voicemail. Seth was inside a U-Haul trying to see if we could rent a tow dolly for about a month or so until we got back to Atlanta.
$700 to rent a tow dolly for a month from U-Haul.
$700. I don't know if you guys heard that. I don't know where the mic is on this thing, but $700 to rent a tow dolly for a month. So that wasn't going to happen. By the time Seth came back out to the car, I told him about the tow dolly I found, gave him the phone number, and sure enough, when he called, he got right through. And we just really got lucky that we were the first people to contact this gentleman. We were able, it took us an hour and a half to get out there from where we were coming, but we were able to get out to him in Conyers and purchase a tow dolly for our truck for under $300. That's a sweet freaking deal. So we are driving in, as you can tell by the ratty headliner. We're in Betsy right now with the tow dolly attached to the back. We're heading back to our RV park so that we can get this attached to the RV, get the truck up on it, get Betsy up on it, instead of towing it, and then we're heading back to the east side for our last kind of get together with my family before I hit the road tonight and we make our way towards Savannah. Now, as it stands right now, we're saying that we're going to drive all the way through to Savannah, but I can see us getting a little bit tired. We've had a really full day so far. It's only 4 o'clock or so. I can see us getting a little tired and needing to pull over for a couple hours of sleep. So Savannah's the goal. If not sometime tonight, then in the morning. But we're definitely, that looks like somebody's driving down the road in our RV. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's an RV right there, and for a second I almost flipped out like, oh, somebody could done stole our RV, but it just looks like ours. I can tell because they have an AC shroud and a vent cover, which we are currently missing, but we're okay with that. We can find a Camping World to get those things taken care of. Oh, and it has window awnings, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Ours did.
Ours did, and they fell down. So that might be something that we look into later, maybe getting individual window awnings. I know that can help a whole lot with heat, because it gets really hot in there. Really, really hot, really, really fast. So, but that's the good news. We got it. We did not get the tow bar that we were after today, and the tow brackets, but we got something we think
much better. Much better.
We got our tow dolly. So, yeah, we're doing this thing. Yeah, excited. I think we were super excited earlier, but now we're just tired of being in the car. I know I'm hungry.
Yes.
And we still, when you look at it, we still have a good bit of things to do today to get ourselves ready for the road. I need to rethink. Well, I actually did most of the cleaning for the RV today already, so I just got to get things ready for transport. I got to take the baby's car seat out of here and get that situated in the car. I mean, on the couch inside the RV. You know what? I like sitting in the front seat, but that might be a good place for that car seat. No? Daddy says no?
Yeah.
Daddy says no. So we'll figure it out. We will be filming some more. I gotta put my phone on the charger. My phone is dead, but we'll be filming some more tonight when we get around my family, our goodbyes, maybe some reactions. We'll film some people's reactions. We'll ask them, where do you think we should go? And honestly, I hope my family, I can't say this on camera. I'm gonna say it on camera, but we're gonna cut it out later. Like, my family hasn't really extensively toured the United States to say that they're gonna give us any pointers about where we should go.
I don't think that.
Most people in America, and which is one of the reasons that fueled us to do this, we're going to do an intro video, which we were supposed to do last night. Yeah, we are of the mind. We realized before, one of the reasons that we want to do this, take this journey, is because Americans tend to be all about visiting other countries, which is fine because we plan on visiting other countries as well. The problem that we found, though, is that most Americans can't even tell you where the majority of the states are, far less to say they've ever been there. And that's not even, just the states, but the resources and the beautiful, the landmarks and landscapes that we have here in the United States that so many people miss out on.
Everybody knows where their bowling alley is and theaters, but nobody knows where their natural wonders are.
Right. We have natural wonders here in the United States, and other than really probably like the Grand Canyon, people don't go there. But there's Jackson Hole. There's that place, that waterfall in the Grand Canyon. That's a 10-mile hike, a hidden waterfall. Like, we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go to Clearwater, Dry Tortugas. My family probably don't even know what the Dry Tortugas are, and it is probably one of the most beautiful places you can camp.
Sledding down
Anywhere.
sand dunes.
Yeah, the white sand dunes of New Mexico and Colorado, and I mean, there's so much to see. A lot of people only think of Mount Rushmore. Can't say that that's something that I'm dying to go see, but I do want to go to the Sitting Bull Memorial.
Yes.
So all of these things, I think, kind of feed into why we're doing this trip, and we hope that we can kind of inspire other people to get out there and see these great sights and what America has to offer. A lot of people, especially now in where we are with politics and everything, and wars and everything, everyone's talking about making America great again, and America this and America that. But are you guys going out and seeing America?
We've been great for a long time.
America's been a wonderful country and a great country for a very, very long time. I think what it is now is that we as Americans really need to appreciate our country and realize that, I don't know how to put it. It's a touchy subject. It is a touchy subject, and it's hard to figure out how to put things in right words to, not too left or not too right, but that's not what this channel is about. So bottom line, go out there, see what is around you. We're going to cut this is a ramble. We're going to cut all this out.